Okay, so I just wanted to reply to this comment, which was linked to my reply about in this person in the situation that they were in with the narcissist at work, sending the energy back to source. They've asked me some more questions and I want to go deeper for you all. So thank you, Gemma. Your response means a lot to me. You mean send their energy to source. With this action, not encourage the narc to do it again because the narc is cleansing themselves. This is a good point. Bear with me. I suffer from dissociation and when it happens, they can easily access me. How do you stay present in your body? Trauma caused dissociation. Mostly trauma is healed, but I cannot get rid of the dissociation. When I talk to people, do you focus inside of yourself? Okay, so firstly, celebrating you for healing the trauma around the dissociation. This is really big. This is a common pattern that I see with clients, is that when you dissociate, what happens is it can sometimes energetically put the other person into the place of authority. So, as well as all the other things I mentioned in my video response to your other question, there's an authority piece here, right? This is what we're seeing. So, the way to resolve this is to work with your authority. So, if you can get deeply in touch with your sacred yes and your sacred no, you can get a copy of my free Sacred Yes content on the link in my bio to support you with this. This is a good starting point because what you can do in these scenarios, right, it's really difficult in the moment to, especially if you know that you're going to dissociate, in the moment it's harder. But if you can tune in with that sacred yes and no ahead of time, you can say, what boundaries do I need to set up front? Like, what are my non-negotiables? What are my rules? And that rule might even be that sacred yes for you, as you've described here, might be that focusing inside yourself, right? My body, my energy, my sovereignty. That might be that sacred yes for you, okay? So it's asking, like, what is a sacred yes? What is a sacred no? And it might be actually interaction with this person is a big heck no, right? However, if there has to be interaction, because you said it's through work, if there has to be an interaction, what would make that a yes for you? Is it certain timescales? Are there certain times of the day? Like for me, if I haven't eaten my lunch, if I have to have one of these interactions just before lunch, like I will need to avoid at all costs. But if I've got a good amount of, sleep, eating, my basic needs are met, then I find I can approach these situations with a little more clarity, a little more confidence. So it might be like, what boundaries do you need to have with yourself? What is your sacred yes? What is your sacred no? And how do you make this situation as close to a yes as you can? Okay, I call this the yes, no, how method, but everything in my sacred yes content, this will give you that starting point of being able to tune in with that and what you need. And the more you follow that sacred yes and the sacred no, the more you build trust with your body. And then it's the trust, your system kind of goes, oh, okay, we can trust ourselves. We don't need to dissociate anymore, okay? This is what we see happens with the nervous system, is we need to move up from that dissociated state into fight, flight, which is, get yourself away from the situation, set the boundary. Then the nervous system, like you've done the trauma work, which is great, and then the nervous system will go, oh, okay, I can trust them. Oh, I can trust the person, right? As if the nervous system's another person. I can trust the person, I can let go, and I let go of the dissociation because it doesn't need to be there. I don't need to be there to protect myself any longer. I hope that helps.